Did you know that the U.S. population aged 65 and older is estimated to increase from 47 million in 2015 to 17 million in 2030? Now, this also means a sharp rise in the number of senior drivers on the road. And at some point, it's critical for adult children to have the talk with their senior parents about their driving abilities. But when and how do you even start that conversation? Here with some advice and details of a recent senior driving survey is Liberty Mutual Insurance driving safety expert David Melton. David, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Well, let's talk about this. What did the survey find out about the number of adult children actually having conversations with their senior parents about driving?
Yeah, the Liberty Mutual Insurance survey revealed some pretty startling statistics to me. We surveyed about 1,000 baby boomers about how they perceive their parents driving. 55% of them said yes, they're concerned about how their parents drive. But the really scary thing is that only 29% said that they were going to avoid that conversation. So if almost a third of the people that we surveyed are saying they don't want to have that conversation, it's a pretty difficult thing.
Yeah, well, how can you even tell if it's time to have a conversation about driving with your senior parent? I know I've driven with my mom before. There's some things, a little bell might go off or a little like, I'm not
Right.
sure. But how do you know when it's time to have that conversation?
Yeah, if you start thinking about it and you say, I think it may be time to have that conversation, it's probably already too late because your parents or your grandparents may have already started exhibiting some of the symptoms of not enjoying driving or maybe even some of the problems. We always recommend that you let them drive right along with them and watch how they drive. Do they make good decisions? Do they drive too slow? Do you see them weaving in and out of lanes? Do they avoid driving at night? Things like that. Those are all signs that it's time to have that conversation, and that conversation should be early and often.
Yeah, and when you say early, is there a specific age that you should initiate a conversation?
No, I wouldn't say there's a specific age. I'm 67 myself, and I've told my son and my wife it's time to, when they see that it's time to see me driving unsafely or just avoiding driving, that it's time to start having that conversation. We shouldn't initiate the conversation after something bad has happened. Let's talk early, let's talk often, let's be gentle, respectful, and so forth.
That's right. Right quick, are there a couple of alternatives that you can suggest when having a conversation about driving?
The Liberty Mutual partners with an organization called IT in America. They are a nonprofit. They're located in various communities around the country, and they offer rides to seniors who have given up their keys. It's a nice organization. They do good work.
All right, David, thank you so much. Before you go, though, where can we go to get more information?
Tessa, you can go to libertymutual.com/senior driving, and there'll be tips there as well as the full results of the survey.
All right, David Melton, thank you so much for joining us. Some great information.
My pleasure. Thank you.
We'll have more for you after the break, so stay with us.